As I complete the process of this makeup, I want to tell you a real life story. By the way, apologies for the poor camera, just that we always have to post our contents because we take so much time in producing the content. Please subscribe to our channel, follow our pages, and just getting right straight into the story. So I was making a makeup for a client who told me her story, and it was quite pitiful. Long story short, so she was resident in abroad, and she tried getting a visa to go attend her wedding. She was engaged to a guy back in Africa. I don't want to mention the country. And because she could not get the visa on time, everything was already prepared for her traditional wedding. So she had to ask her junior sister, her kid sister, to represent her for the traditional wedding and for some traditional rites to be performed. So dresses and everything was sold for this her sister. And on the traditional wedding day, after they went to their own compound, that's their own house, they had to finish and go to the husband's compound for like some traditional rites. After the traditional rites, the girl had to like stay over at her sister's husband, then my makeup client house. And according to the sister, she felt very happy, like it kind of, because she's not married, her kid sister isn't married as well. So she felt like having to experience a wedding, and it was such a happy moment, the attention that was given to her, the clothes she had to wear, like she really stepped into her sister's shoe. But something happened on the traditional wedding day. After the rites were being performed, they had to go into the separate rooms, and then the man came over to her room thanking her for representing the sister, and like um being there, because like it was already a situation where they didn't know what to do. And then, well, according to what the sister was saying, one thing led to another, and they ended up like doing what couples do on their first marital night. That wasn't part of the plan, and things got worse because this girl didn't tell her sister that that's what happened, and she eventually got pregnant. The sister found out 3 months after that she was pregnant because she heard news, and then she started asking questions. And when the family had pressurized her so much to see who the father of the baby is, lo and behold, it was my client's husband, in quotes. In this situation, what will you do? Like, mistakes happen, but getting married for your sister's husband, when you are asked to just be a simple representative of the marriage, and then actually having the baby for your sister's husband. If you were my client, are you going to forgive such a scenario? Are you going to go back to the husband, or you're just going to let them continue the relationship, or like, what are you going to do? This happened years back, and my client, has been unable to move past that. Because of that, she's been unable to like get into another serious relationship, because she's just feeling like if that kind of betrayal could come from her own sister, then she wonders what else is out there. So if you were in my place, what kind of advice are you going to give her? Now, since owning a beauty shop, I hear loads of stories. If you want me to be bringing these stories to the channel, please just indicate down on the comment section. I hear so many stories, and sometimes people just take this makeup as a kind of therapy, or even if it's not makeup, if you're doing your hair, just talking it out kind of like brings some relief. And I'm learning to always know what the right thing to say. If I'm unsure of what to say, I'd rather just stay quiet. So in my opinion, the first thing I would have said, I told her, was to let go. I know it's easier said than done, but forgiveness is you relieving yourself of every pain. Not necessarily meaning that you have to go back to your husband. It's just like forgiving yourself, forgiving your sister, and just letting the bitterness go, because with the bitterness you can never really take the pain of a past relationship into a new relationship and you expect it to work. So I just told her that you have to free your mind, you have to free your heart, you have to forgive, and you have to let go. That way you have peace. And you just have to pray for your sister, because I know she will be hurting as well. And if you do this, I definitely believe that God is going to send you something better, because she said the sister finally had the child and it was a boy. She can start looking at the child like, her nephew is her nephew's dad is her husband. So, like, it's a complicated situation, but it is what it is. By the way, we're doing this makeup for photo shoot, and please drop your comments down below what you would have told my clients, what's the advice you would have given her. So look at how the makeup came out for a photo shoot. Because their eyes were loud, they decided to do like nude lips. If you're around Charlie or Ireland, we're available to travel for makeup, so do well to book us. If you want stories like this, please comment down below and just give us advice on what you would have done in such a situation, what you would tell someone in such a situation. So guys, like I said, I was just like, okay, forgive before anything else. When you forgive, you redeem your own self. Plus it is just healthier that way, to just forgive. So guys, yeah, this is the final